Here's what we did today. Attention class, attention. Today's lesson is about to follow. Yo gang, today let's talk oil coolers. Many people call this the internal cooler because it sits inside the fan housing. It also sits right in front of the number 3 cylinder. So the left bank of the engine runs hotter than the right bank. In the early 1970s, VW introduced the external doghouse cooler. This sits on the outside of the fan housing, has its own special air supply, and the engine is uniformly cool on both sides. This also passes more oil through it. Many people are converting from the old to the new. Highly recommended. But there's an important step that's many times overlooked. Our next video will cover that. Stay tuned.
Okay, so this is going to the shop because...
Well, this has to have a threaded insert put into this hole here. And it doesn't have it because it's got the doghouse on it. And once the doghouse, all that metal is complete, you wouldn't be able to get to a nut here. So what they do, they put a threaded case insert in here, and your bolt from back here just threads in this way instead of taking a nut off from the front.
Okay.
So actually, this is an H case. This came from 1969, and 69 would have had the oil cooler in-house, not doghouse. So it's going to Top Line in Anaheim, and John's going to put a case insert in there because this has to be drilled out to receive one of those, he said. And he said you can do it right there in the shop. And I'm going to buy a bolt from him because it takes just a regular bolt that comes in from the tranny side and just do-do-do-do, and it'll thread through there. Or this one will have a threaded stud come through here, and you put your old-fashioned bolt this way. So this has got a bolt. The bottom's got a bolt. A nut, I'm sorry, it's got a nut up here, a nut down here, a nut down here, but this one here has got a bolt because of the doggy house. And here's what we did today. This little guy right there was put in so we can come in the back side with this mounting bolt. There you go, right there. Because once the extra tin here required for the oil cooler, once that's on there and exhausted that there, you will never be able to get to that. So there we are. This has more oil flowing through it, getting more air through it, keeping the engine cooler.
Well, that's air for you. All right.
Happy Farfignugan.